Hello everyone, this is our next video of PCNSA series. In this video, we are going to learn security policies using appropriate tools. Today we will learn two tools, Policy Test Match tool and Policy Optimizer tools. These are two small tools available on the Palo Alto Firewall and which are very useful, while first one is for troubleshooting you can say, and second is for the policy migrations and unused policy. So let's quickly go through with the policy test match, then we'll go to the policy optimizer. So what is the use of policy test match? Test policy rules in your running configuration to ensure that your policies are appropriately allow and deny traffic and access to the application website in compliance. You can test and verify that your policy rules are allowing or denying correct traffic by executing policy test match. So basically the meaning of this, let's say you are having one situation like one server which is not accessible by the user, and you have a 1000 policy in your panorama or in the Palo Alto firewall. Now you need to find out that which policy is allowing these connections, or is this connection is allowed or not. So to perform that action we can use this test policy tool. So once you initiate the test policy tool, basically in the backend they initiate a virtual session from that particular source to the particular destination to match the particular policy. So let's quickly go through that policy test match tool. So where we can find out that tool, so you need to click on the security. So to click the security, you need to visit the policy and the security. And now you will find here test policy match in the bottom. So I can click it. So I can quickly take a one source and destination which is I have. So to the source and destination, let's click on that our EVNG topology. So we have a LAN subnet of 1.10. So we will initiate the source as a 1.10 and destination as a 3.10. So the source I will take as a 192.16.10. This will our source, and the destination will be 192.168.3.10. Port I'm using as a telnet. So let's see what will be the results. So if you want, you can put it the other things also like OS and other things if required, protocols and from source interface and destination interface, or you can take as a zone. So for to make a simple, I just take the source IP and destination IP and the port number, which usually you can get from that application team. So what we get the policy name which is allow access server. So let's click on the particular policy what is showing. So it is showing the value. The value is, the name is allow access server, source is this 1.0/24, and the destination, you will see the destination is any and the port is 20. So it matches this allow external server. So which we can find out using our test policy match tool, and which is this policy. So if you want to, you can test with the other sessions also. You need to just type the source IP, destination IP and port number and click on this execute button. It will show that what rules it will going to match if the particular connection is coming to the firewall. So let's go with the next tool, which is the policy optimizer. So what is the use of policy optimizer tool? The first use of the migrate port based rule to the application based rule. So let's say if you are running a traditional port based rules on your Palo Alto firewall, so use this tool to migrate from port based rule to the application based rules, where you have to define the application in the security policies. Second is the identify the over provisioned application based rule. So let's say you have opened the broad range like /8 or /16/24 or whatever it is /22. So you can reduce that broad range towards the lower range. You can also do that to using this tool. And the third use of this, the IDAP ID AC application security profiles is. So this is basically for the SaaS security subscriptions. If you have a SaaS security inline subscription, then you can use the policy optimizer and you have to cloud delivered IP IDs. So let's quickly go to the Palo Alto Firewall and review this policy optimizer tool. Where we can find out it in the bottom side, you can see this is the policy optimizer tool. So here it is a policy optimizer tool. So just I can click, if I click the new app where, so it is a similar to that applications. You will see that all applications which is available. Signature, you can take this business control category, so you can search the particular application if you want to search. Third is showing that rules without app controls. So whatever is your legacy security policies which we don't have that applications on their security policy, that rule will be visible here. And next is the unused apps. So let's say if any unused app running in your network, it will show. Even it is mentioned here also, this rule requires attention to prevent unused application from your accessing your network. So in your network, unused application will be show here. And the other thing is less than 30 days. If any security policy it is not used in less than 30 days, it will show here like this. These rules are not used in last 30 days, so it is showing here. And the last is the unused 90 days. Similar to this, 90 days will come here, and this is for the unused. So any unused rule it will be so here. So even the description of the particular tab is mentioned here, that these rules require a prompt attention to prevent unused applications from your accessing networks. So whatever is not used, it will show here. We can further do a filtering also, that whatever is used, unused, we can select the time frames. So whatever required, we can select it. And based on the, let's say if you find the rule which is not using in 30 days, you can take as a disabled. You can, if you find 90 days, you can take as a disabled, and later on you can delete it. And let's say you are running the traditional port based rule, it will show here. And it is also showing that, let's say you are running one rule on particular rule, that particular rule telnet and SSH traffic is already running. So this two application is running on the particular rule, so it will visible here that this is the rule number 1. Port number we configured as a 22 and 23 TCP, and what are the application is visible, these two applications are visible. So it will clearly mention that this is the rule ID where we have configured this object, and it is showing this application. So now you have that application, so you can remove this port number and you can take this as application. If you can find the like a traditional applications which is having their default port, so you can do this. And let's say if you have any server which is running on SSH but different port, let's say 2001, then on that case you have to define the port number and the application as well in order to work. So this was video related to that your policy optimizer as well as security test match rule. I hope you like this video, and if you like this video, then please subscribe the Firewall Experts. Thank you so much.